All right, let's get into this. So before we start, I thought it'd be interesting to see if you guys can tell me what Riccio Taines and Lord Simonder's plan was for getting the crown. Who can remember?
Sure. I mean, no one else wants to say it. I can go through most of it, I think.
Sure.
I don't think it's fair if I say it.
So we need to get the crown off of her head and put it in a box of non-detections. What he wants to do. He can sneak us in, but we need to get, and to get it out of the city there, we have to go through the Tunnel of Love, which we have to find a key for. We have to find a key to get through the Tunnel of Love, and we have to find the box that's in a crypt, in the Builder's Crypt, which is where we're heading right now. And we get the box out and bring it, and then we sneak in, or if we get the key next, and then we sneak in and get the crown, and then go through the Tunnel of Love to get out. That's the plan that he wants. Correct?
Pretty much.
So I think we're going after the key first.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
I think I might have skipped this over last time, but Riccio Taine will explain it a bit better anyway. As Riccio Taine told you last week, he was a bit of an adventurer himself before he retired after the death of his wife. And he was planning a great raid on the tomb of the Constructor. And his friend had this master key. And he went to by himself to the tomb of the Constructor, but he never returned. That's why Riccio Taine thinks to look for the master key, the tomb would be the best place to look. That's the first part of the plan. The second part of the plan, Daniel's got it basically right, but I'll summarize it anyway. To get into the palace, you can go via the Tunnel of Love, which was where the king in his more carefree days would bring concubines and prostitutes and girlfriends up and down. A very secret tunnel known only to the architects of the city. So after a guy called Nandertik, I think his name was, who can hopefully tell you where the Tunnel of Love is and how to access it. And obviously the master key to get past unbreakable locks to get into there. And you've actually got the box of magical nullification already. Riccio Taine. So Riccio Taine, when his wife left the Emporium of Magical Rarities, she was discovered once for planning a raid. She left with this box of magical nullification. And the idea you could put the crown in there and it'd be completely undetectable. Like locate object, for example, wouldn't work. It'd just be completely nullified. The problem is, though, at the moment, there's a very powerful entity inside of the box of magical nullification. And Riccio Taine said when he opened the box, this horrible demon came out and almost killed him instantly and sucked the life from him. So the idea is to take the box to the basement of the Emporium of Magical Rarities, where there's a magical nullification room. So you open the box out, throw away this demon thing, easily enough, close the box, leave, and put the crown in. So hope that's clear. It is a interesting plan. All right, and I think last week we got to the entrance of the Tunnel of Love, which is where we are here. And Toriel and Vinnick have other business to do here. So, Heroes of Eglarion, what would you like to do?
Well, who wants to go first? Can anyone see in the dark better?
We can see through all darkness, magical and none. We'll go.
So there's a secret door there, which you can probably see. Do you see the secret door? I revealed that to you?
I don't.
Okay. So, according to the instructions of Riccio Taine, and Lord Simondia as well for that matter, there's an illusionary wall, and you follow various landmarks like trees, riverbeds, strange shaped rocks. And you come across the entrance. I'll show you where the door is if you want to go in. If there's any other preparations you wish to do.
Oh, enter.
Oh,
Look at
sorry. There's a little problem with the light here. I'm just going to drag you in. So, Bass, you pop into the tunnel. And actually, with the weird lighting, I'll just pop you all in, and you can not advance if you don't want to. And Oren's coming along, right, Gala?
Yes.
So you open the door and pop into the tunnel, and you see a green dragon. The green dragon looks a little bit injured. Does anybody speak Draconic?
No.
Don't
Nope.
think so.
Okay, well, in that case, you hear it just cursing under its breath. It's obviously upset, but you don't know why, because none of you speak Draconic. And at the moment, its focus is completely on this door ahead of it. And you also see two statues either side of the dragon at the moment. The statues are of Master Alan the Constructor. And you also see various bits and pieces of golems, like a golem head, golem arms, but all in bits and pieces. So that's the scene before you. What would you like to do?
I'll approach.
What
Excuse us, Mr. Dragon.
do you want?
Randall goes
We-
over to Gala. Did he just walk up to a dragon?
He did.
We want what it seems you want. We would like to enter the tomb as well.
Treasure is in there is mine, do you understand? I'm not one to share.
What about one piece for us that of our choosing if we help you get in through these doors?
Peace? Oh, I get what you're up to. You're up to the most magical thing in there. What do you know that I don't?
Depends. Do we have an accord?
I haven't agreed to shit yet.
Then why should we share info?
Why should I not eat you right here and now? Make a persuasion check, Beth. You make some reasonable points. Does Randall know if green dragons are good or bad?
It was a 17. Dang, we rolled to a 3.
Let's see. I don't know if I'm proficient in anything that would let me know that. Would it be under Arcana?
Or history. But if you don't think Randall would know it, then
I don't think he would know. To be pretty quite honest.
does Joshua
You were
know?
just the closest person, so I thought I'd whisper to you.
Does Josh know?
Actually, I do know,
Okay, we'll leave it at that.
but I don't want to meta.
Sure. So, you wish to go in there. This is the deal you present before me. You want the most powerful of magic items and leave me the rubbish? That is no
No,
sort of
we
deal.
want
I will take the
one.
most powerful item.
What is the most powerful item in there, Sir Dragon?
This is the thing that you're not telling me. Telling me what did you come here seeking?
I'll look to the group. Should I tell him? I don't know if he can be trustworthy. He's mighty angry.
Just tell him what's the worst that can happen.
He doesn't look necessarily well. It looks like he's hurt.
Yeah, how hard does he look if I can do an insight check or a survival or whatever?
Do a medicine check. That would make most sense to me.
Me too. I didn't even think about medicine. Oh,
Oh, um,
Huh,
thanks for contributing.
I don't know squat about dragons.
Hmm. Okay, I'll show you. If you look at his health bar, that's how injured he is. About 3/4 health.
okay. Still a lot. All right. Cool.
Okay, Mr. Dragon. The only thing we came here for was to get a key that is inside. One of our associates' friends came to this tomb and died with it on his being. All we care about is the key on his body, and that is it.
It's
We
the
care
key
for
too.
no other item
What does it open?
in the.
I would
It
imagine a
opens
door.
this. Back in Oglarion, the king used to have his ladies of the night go through a special tunnel, and it opens that tunnel.
What are you sneaking into the palace for?
Throw a surprise party for Queen Athena's coronation.
You better make a deception check on that one, buddy. Get out my sheet for Mr. Dragon.
And roll initiative.
I mean,
Uh.
she was my fiance.
That's a short-lived engagement. You say loyal to the queen as a prize party. Don't you mean the king?
No, King Waldron is dead. Long may Queen Athena reign.
This is interesting news indeed. Okay, we have an accord. You get this one key, and I'll get all the gold, all the treasure, all the magical items. Shinigami, let's have a look. You believe him, Shinigami, if nothing else. No, this is the tomb of the original Archmage of the kingdom. And you think the dragon's thinking, oh, yes, I'm going to get a whole heap of stuff. And he may well be right. But he seems to be happy with the deal. Like one key versus the richness of Arlen's treasure. Alright, you all look like dullards compared to me. But which one amongst you is the smartest and can help me open this door?
To the non-existent Toriel.
Yes. Yep.
I might can try to figure something out.
Warren, what's Warren has? Hold on, let's look at Warren's sheet real quick and see if Warren would step up and say something.
Does he have some thieves' tools? Is he part rogue?
Well, he doesn't have. He's got his plus.
Believe it or not, Randall is proficient in thieves' tools, I believe.
I was just looking for a
Damn.
modifier. He doesn't have one, so I don't know. He wouldn't step up.
Looks a bit scary. This is a literal dragon. It's not. As players, I won't say that. I'm just going to ignore that sentence. Alright, so it's you, Mr. Metal Man. Come, help me with this lock. Tell me, the rest of you, do you trust this man's intelligence?
If he's not making drinks, he's doing good.
Unless he's making disguises, Mr. Ramsey.
It's like, I have the most faith in my companion. She'll walk forward just to make sure that he's in the aura in case something else happens.
Can I make an investigation to look at the door to see if there's anything unique that may be a telltale sign to help open this door without triggering anything bad?
Sure.
I
Investigation
imagine there
check.
would be. Oh man, where's my passive investigation in this one?
Listen, you guys could be.
Oh,
Don't find
crap.
anything. You guys could be useful pawns inside. As a act of. I'm gonna pretend it's out of interest in your well being, but it's really all about the treasures I will seek. I suggest you stand back in case this dullard gets it wrong. Orin immediately retreats back to the entrance.
Is there a reason why it's a double door? Is it just two big giant doors, or is it like two choices of doors? Like each one of them's got
Like a
door
double
number one,
doors.
door
So you
number
could
two.
open up one of them and one would be enough.
Okay.
I'll stay up
Right.
there with help investigate. I'm not going to back down. And maybe if I can assist and give him a bonus somehow.
We'll see. So I understand why Gala's there. Is Bass staying up there as well?
Bass is gonna go to the side over here.
Right.
All right. I'm assuming, is it locked? I guess.
Definitely
It's a
locked.
locked door. Okay.
And as a dragon looms over it, you see even with your investigation in mind, you see a really intricate lock that's mind-boggling in its complexity. And the dragon leans over you and says, "Right, I find that moving this..." And he explains what he's discovered so far. But I'm going to need you to make me an intelligence check, Randall, at advantage with the dragon's help.
Okay.
It's very complicated.
That's a natural 20. 21.
Roll me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll me an oddly shaped D5.
Oh, interesting. Roll D5. Ooh.
This is the unfortunate thing. And everybody in the room, Bass, Randall, Gala, and the dragon, can you make me dexterity saving throw?
Plus 3
Yes,
everybody in mind.
Yep. Bass, Gala, you're fine. Well, not fine, but less damaged. Is the dragon...
Is this also for Randall?
Yes, you're right up there, Randall. Absolutely. Even with,
I'm rolling like 2.
after a natural 20, it's hardly poo. Is a dragon a trusted ally, Gala?
No.
No? Okay, so he won't get the bonus to his dexterity saving throw. It was a natural 1 anyway. So, you do an excellent job, Randall, but unfortunately a 21 is not good enough. And the room explodes out of the trap with this acid. And Randall, you take 26 points of damage. Everyone else takes 13 in the room.
Fun.
You muddling idiots. Anyone else want to give it a go other than this doddering fool? It's rough on a natural 20, Randall, but it's the way it works sometimes. Right, Doug?
I can't do any better than that. And I think I might be the smartest one actually here.
Yeah, we have a scholar, but she's not available right now. So,
Other ideas to opening this?
What the hell's happening?
can't just kick the damn thing in.
You're
Going to be
more
my
than
next
wel-
suggestion.
And the dragon says, "Well, I am the mighty," and that's his name. Esperantos, yes, Esperantos, yeah. I don't know why their rag names are weird. You suggest kicking it down. Why doesn't somebody kick it down then?
You have the biggest muscles here.
Make a persuasion check. Shinigami. Alright, who's the next strongest? We'll try and bash this down together.
Scale
might
of 1 to
also be
20,
me.
I'm a 15.
14. I think it's Randall, right?
18.
I'm pretty sure it's you. I'm going to back off of this one a little bit. Actually, no, I'll stand to the side. I'll still get hit with the acid, but to give Brando anything.
Well,
I'm gonna try to first of all help myself out a little bit because ow.
yeah, I was going to say, can anybody throw him some heals?
I was gonna give myself some heals. Where's that?
Not,
There it is.
not for Randall, but I'm gonna armor up.
I mean, I'm hurt. And we'll see how it happens after this. I mean, it's
16.
let me see. Because I can give
36. Okay. He gave me some heals. I just can't heal myself for another short rest, technically.
Oh, you do the short rest? Healer.
It's my healer ability.
Yeah, I'll do some of my land hands myself. So, myself up there. Go for it.
All right.
Dragon
In order to
leans over to you, Randall, and says, well, it's good that you're both the smartest and the strongest. Tell me, why are your idiot companions in here as well when something could go wrong again? Do you often associate with fools?
I think it's quite foolish to believe in people. And they're quite good in other things. It kind of helps balance out the party.
Bass, you're still staying there?
Yep.
Okay.
Bass is arrogant enough.
Randall kind of
Okay.
takes a deep breath.
So
And-
you're going to be helping the dragon, and the dragon has a +4. So why don't you roll 2 flat d20s, and we'll take the highest.
2 flat d20s and take
Yep,
the
and we'll add
highest.
4 to that. Because that's higher than your modifier, I believe.
Good grief. 11.
So
Roll
15.
me a d5.
I am not the person to be rolling right now, just FYI.
And dexterity saving throws all around? Of those in the room?
Oh, I didn't see the D5 roll.
Yeah,
I haven't done
well,
it yet.
It's a dexterity saving throw regardless.
Regardless, okay. With Galia, I'm 18? No.
With
Yeah,
Gala,
18.
you
Or
pass.
is it
Without
plus-
Gala, you wouldn't. So Gala's helping you out here.
4.
Randall, 5. Bunch of poison, noxious fumes come out. You all dodge it well enough thanks to Gala's holy aura. So you take 12 points of damage each, and the dragon takes absolutely nothing because it's immune to poison. Anybody else have any bright ideas? I've been doing this for weeks now with limited success.
Well, the only other thing is I can do it from a distance, but I'm not very skilled with the tools to get it open.
What are you suggesting?
I can use an inner force to try and manipulate it from a distance, but again, I'm not very handy with the tools themselves.
I'll scoot back here and watch from a distance. Let's see what you can do. Randall, Gala. No, no, no. Okay. And that's a safe enough distance, you realize. It went to right to the edge here. So Gala, if it happens the same as last time, you'd be fine right where you are. So Mage Hand. Yeah.
Randall, would you mind catching me up? That last hit was opened up some wound and ask him for some healing because you don't want
No
to.
problem.
right.
Hold still for the moment. Man, my healing rolls are going off chain over here. I just wish they would do some D20s.
Thank you. Thank you. That's so much better.
There's your creepy mage hand there. You seen it to the lock?
That's by the way, that's 16, not 10, because it adds your level.
Oh, sweet.
All right. What do you want me to roll?
What are you doing? You're trying to pick the lock? What are you doing?
I'll borrow if you'll let me. I'll use Randall's tools, but try and tweak them around.
Are you proficient in thieves' tools?
Nope.
Okay, roll a d20. I think this will be plus your dexterity modifier. Is anybody going to help Shinigami?
Can I coach him from afar?
Sure.
And can I try to hit this door with Eldritch Blasts? That way it'll like Jimmy the give him more leverage?
Say both of those things add up to advantage. So roll a d20 plus your dex at advantage. What's your dex?
So that would be a -1.
Chamber erupts in fire, but you're all safe from where you are. It looks like Queen Athena is going to win because you guys are being defeated by a door. The greatest enemy in all of Dungeons and Dragons, a door.
It doesn't make sense.
You only
Unless you
have
can
to-
open it by magical means. Have you looked around the room to see if there's any particular key? Maybe in one of these broken down things? As he points to all the metal golems and stuff.
Been trying to open this for a week now. Feel free to look around if you want, but I think the genius that was Arlen the Constructor, he wouldn't leave a key under the doormat.
Well, there's always a possibility. Perhaps he thought people would overthink it.
Shinigami, if you're looking around the room for a key, nothing but golem parts.
Does it need to be investigation or perception?
Your choice, because there's no key. Just put it that way.
What's going on with these statues exactly?
Well, they're metal constructs. Actually, yeah, they're metal constructs in pieces. You have a look around and try and say, there should be 2 heads, there should be 2 arms, 1 head, 2 arms, and a torso. You kind of mentally put it together in your mind, but it doesn't add up. Like there's more heads, for example, than there needs to be. What you do notice, though, is when constructed and put together, it would look like this. That's what the parts which constructs to look like. There's enough if you had the abilities to construct it, like there's at least 2 legs, 2 arms, torso, a head, that type of thing.
Well, let's try and puzzle one of these things together. Maybe we need their hand or something to open the lock. I mean, we can try tweaking these statues, see if anything happens with them. If that doesn't work, then we should try and piece one of these things together.
Well, another thing would be, I would think that someone who is someone of an architect would have secret ways, entrances, other than just a locked front door.
Any out of character, when the room filled with, the gas and the fire and whatnot, did it just seem to happen, or was there like pipes that like piped it in there, or it came from, or tunnels it came from?
From the door itself.
The door itself, like the door glowed and it just happened like the door was casting a spell?
Yeah, that's a good description. Yep.
Okay.
Counterspell.
I was thinking about it during that fireball.
What about, I'm sure we're probably too low level, but what about Dispel?
I don't have that.
While they're talking about that, can I just look around the room to see if there's any type of, just kind of running my hand across the side?
I'm sorry I'm late,
may be.
guys. I was dealing with my mother's trauma. But I'm here now as Toriel arrives. Giving you some options.
All right, big brain, check out the door. We're trying to figure out how to open it. It's exploded with different things each time we failed, so be careful.
Okay. Toriel sheet.
Isn't Toriel like part artificer? I wonder if Toriel can build one of these robots and have it smash the door.
We shall see. Her intelligence modifier is +4. I'm prepared to do the lock. I mean, since my Mistil died and my father died, I need to keep my hands busy. Does somebody want to help me with this?
Gayla will. I'm not gonna be up there anyways.
The dragon retreats, slinks back into the corridor. Random?
Go. Just it'll be fine.
All right, Gayla. The sisters are doing it for themselves, right? Let's do this. And can you roll me 2d20s? I'll add modifiers onto that.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I would like to point out Toriel has the Chronal Shift ability, and she could burn one of her charges to re-roll that ability check.
Again, Gayla.
it'll be worse. You know that.
Oh!
Oh,
One more. Just get one more roll at advantage.
17, right?
Can she do that again? Because that's a failure.
it's a reaction, I think, if I remember.
That's a reaction. Yep. Roll me a d5, Gayla.
All right, so it's slash roll and then
d5.
D5.
or default just D5.
Yep.
I'm a dark, so it's /D and 5. That's it.
Slash R space D5.
Oh, /R. Thank you.
Then a space, then just the letter D and a 5.
Gotcha.
Like that. Oh, you did it. That's waiting for it. 2. Fire. Toriel will try and jump out the way, getting her bonus. Taking the first roll for a dexterity saving throw. So she makes it. Gayla just makes it. So both of you take half of this in fire damage as the fire side of the spell detonates.
Oh man. We're obviously doing something wrong, Gail was gonna say, and just kind of huff and walk back. Ugh.
Well, let's look at the
Okay.
statues and let's try and piece one of these things together and see what happens.
1 second. Okay, I might have a way to get to the other side of the door.
Says, honestly, I don't know why I come on these adventures. And she retreats back.
Okay, I just need to look something up here.
Randall feels better because Toriel failed.
So
Hard roll.
I'll table this before I do this. So Bass has blink. So I would get 10 rolls, and if one of the rolls is an 11, I would be on the ethereal plane. So I think that means I could, if I'm on the ethereal plane, I could get on the other side of these doors, since ethereal would mean I could pass through them, and then I can blink back into existence on the other side and try to unlock it from the inside the tomb. Although this is Master Arlen, and there could be some type of barrier.
Bass,
But I mean,
you might have a good idea.
sorry, what was that, Daniel?
You have a good idea. Gail says it's a good idea. Maybe it could be some use.
That was tabletop, so I'll do it this way then.
Okay.
Fine. Let me try this. I'll be back in a jiffy. Or I won't. We'll be back. I forgot the wee thing. Alright. So blink, so let's see here. Alright, D20. Nope. Okay, second one got it. Alright, so I'm on the ethereal plane now.
No, you're not. Doesn't work. And Toriel says,
Even back here? Not being in the chamber yet?
nope, doesn't work.
Damn.
Toriel says, this is something I learned at the Arcane Tower. Often tombs of great magical things have something called a private sanctum spell, preventing planar travel, teleportation, divination magic.
Wow.
Toriel says, Shinigami, you suggested we try and put one of these constructs together? Maybe we could put our heads together.
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? Maybe
Yeah.
one of their hands touching it can link with the magic and open it or something.
Alright, give me a hand. This is going to take a while. Why don't...
Does she have mending?
She have mending. That's cantrip, right? And no, she doesn't. I think you should have...
Would my smith tools be okay?
Yeah, it's like this. I guess, yep, could help. That's Toriel's character sheet. I think you should be able to click on that and you should be able to scroll through her spells. Hopefully. So Randall, you're helping out?
Yeah, I'll use my smith tools to help kind of put the pieces together if they start piecing it together.
Gail's gonna rest, and is this long enough for them to do the work to get a short rest for myself?
I was just going to ask the same thing.
It is. Short rest.
It is perfect.
And the dragon.
I'll probably need someone to heat the metal though.
It's going to lick her wounds. Toriel, does she have any fire-based things? She has firebolt, so she can heat things up with firebolt, I'm saying. Alright. She's efficient in tinker tools. So tell you what, with her tinkering knowledge, her level in artificer. She's got any she's for artificer.
Don't forget to add your con bonus to each of those, Daniel.
Oh yeah, no, I already did it. It maxed me out. Thank you.
Okay, Randall, roll 2d20s, please. Add some
Let
stuff
me-
to this.
Oh look.
There's a natural 20.
And I was going to add both of your proficiencies to it. That's an extra +6. So that's a 26. And the DC is 25. The robot springs to life and Tara says, "Oh my god! Randall, we did it! Now what?"
Oh, beats the heck out of me. Do you think he can access the door? Wait a minute. How do we command it? Control it? Is there like where's the manual to this thing?
Maybe try this.
I'll just speak to it. Go ahead, Bass.
Robot, your creator Arlen is locked in those doors. Save him.
Before you even answer him, he comes to the door. He opens it and steps through, then turns around to close it again.
Missy step.
Misty Step doesn't work.
What?
No transportation music. Transportation, man.
Yeah.
The dragon slinks in quickly.
Look at me. I was
Can
gonna
I
run
go?
for it.
Toriel rushes
Guys,
over.
I'd run to it.
I'm not gonna for it.
Randall's gonna go for it.
Yeah, can I run for it?
Yeah, you can run for it, absolutely.
Yep, Bass will do the same thing then, since Misty Step didn't work.
No, Misty Step does not work.
At least that's only a feat and not a.
You guys aren't getting through. It might be dynamic lighting, so just drag them. Feel free to reposition yourself. And the door promptly shuts behind you, Randall, and locks. And what you see, well, first of all, you see another picture of another statue of Arlen the Constructor. And he's holding an open book in one hand. And there are various, you presume, inventions of Arlen the Constructor around. Some of you would be familiar with the Azure Bridge, which is the blue bridge over the River Nenoch. I think some of you came across that. This is a scale model of the palace, the royal palace, another one of his great inventions. This is the golem that you're literally looking at, this thing here. Toriel would recognize this as the Arcane Tower where she studied. And this, I think this is a nod to that Boston Dynamics robot thing, you know, that dog that they do. There's all those tricks.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a strange mechanical hound. And if you remember in Aglarion, there was the Fists of Azanar, a bridge and a tower with heavy siege engines on its top. So these seems to be highlighting all of Arlen the Constructor's great inventions. Oh, and there's also the Falcon Blade, which was wielded by King Walderon, but he's dead, of course. And you also, the other notable thing about this room is a whole bunch of clay tablets here that seem to be spilling out of this doorway. That's what you see.
I'm gonna go look at the sword. Is it just laying there like a normal sword? It's not like a statue or anything, it's a sword?
Yeah, you can pick it up if you like. Do you want to pick it up?
Maybe in a minute. I was just wondering if it was a statue or if it's actual sword. Kayla's gonna look at the sword, just inspect around it, just look at out of curiosity.
Sure, make an investigation check. Okay,
I'm so good at these. I'm gonna add a lucky. I want to see if I can see anything. Ooh, even worse. All right.
and you're not sure.
Alright.
No useful information.
Do I have any historical knowledge of it? What kind of sword it is? Because it's a famous sword.
Yeah, well, you know that it is the sword wielded by King Waldron. He last wielded it when he died in that battle. As far as you know, he was buried with it.
Okay. That's it for now. That's all. You know, else want to do anything?
What is the mechanical thing doing now that it's in here? Is it just kind of like chilling out in front of the statue?
There's lots of dust everywhere. He's been cleaning it up.
Okay, so he's basically clean. Okay, made bot.
So then that sword's kind of like the prototype, since it's a real sword.
No.
Could be.
Oh. We see any keys? I mean, I guess we should look around. And who's best at investigating and should be looking around?
That's gonna be Randall.
Go for it, man.
I said I'm passive is 19, but then if I have to roll, it's gonna be quite different.
So what are you looking for, Randall?
I guess I would be looking to see. Did it say it was on his body? It was on a body of somebody. This particular key.
Oh, last known it was on Rizio Tane's friend's body, not the Arlen, not the great architect.
Okay, so if that's the case, then I don't see any bodies around, I would imagine. So I'm going to check out these other doors real fast to see what's going on with them. Starting with the top.
At the door, or...
Yeah.
Okay, make a perception check as you listened to the north. Seems quiet.
Does it seem like it's locked?
No, doesn't seem like it's locked at all. Your opinion? You should be able to open it.
Are we good with going forward? I think this is more of a museum.
As the terms of our agreement, you need to investigate everyone, because everyone is likely to have treasure.
That's fine, but you have to go one door at a time.
Just to remind you. The dragon slinks back.
Randall's thinking to himself, man, green dragons are rude. Oh dear.
So, in this room, you see first of all, there's a long dead skeleton over there. And then you'd have to get a bit closer to see what the thing in the center is. But it appears to, and there's some type of furnace happening to the north as well. Some type of wet clay over here. And tablets over here, like clay tablets. And a fire burning in the corridor in the room as well.
So it's quite a massive room. I think I see someone that's dead over here.
Well, that would be what we're looking for.
And to be fair, there could be quite a few things that have been dead around in here.
I don't think anybody else could have gotten the tomb except for Rizio Tane's friend.
I'll go over and look at the dead body.
As am I.
dragon comes over and peers over your shoulder as you look. And you look through his pockets. Gale, you're looking through his pockets?
Before I do that, though, I'll use my divine senses to see if I see any undead around.
Sure.
How far is it? How far is that trait?
30 or 60, I can't remember which.
I'm looking at it right now. 60 feet. I can see it. Let's completely obscured or not behind total cover. 60.
No undead, no fiends, no anything like that. So you think it confirms to you that this skeleton is just a skeleton.
Cool. I'll go through its pockets, go through what it's got, and see. Check it out.
You find this.
Oh, well, that's cool.
And
Hey.
this is what the master key can do.
All right, cool.
So as per our agreement, I will take the potions and I will take the sword.
I go, deal's a deal.
Grabs the potions and the sword and comes in and slinks back here to start investigating him. Just as the dragon... Oh, by the way, once you're in the room, you see this strange thing. It seems impossibly deep. It just spirals, kind of staircases going down and down and down and down and down. And it's almost like an infinite library of sorts, because there's just clay tablets upon clay tablets upon clay tablets going all the way down. And as you start wondering what your next steps is, the ground starts shaking, and there's something coming up this infinite spiral bookcase. What do? You have 1 round to do something before it gets here.
All right, get my spells.
I'm gonna cast a spell.
Same here.
Armor of Agathis.
Armor of Agathis on Bess. Okay.
Wait a minute. I think. Hold on. Let me retcon that maybe. Yeah. Nope. Armor of Ag.
Put that on. Gala, what are you doing?
I'm going to, as a bonus action, Field of Faith.
Okay.
And then give me a +2. And then I'm going to use my divine. I might as well, because I don't get a good chance to use it. Where is it at? Channel Divinity to give myself a +5 charisma bonus and bonus rolls. And I'm going to say to the dragon to persuade it to come out here and fight with us, because we're stronger as a group and we'll need its help if it's to survive as well. And say, dragon, you said its name. I can't look at me saying it. Wow. What was it? How do you say its name so I can try to say it?
I know. Eshkilran Tazos.
Yeah,
Let's call me Esh for short. Call me Esh for short.
We need your help to fight this. If it gets through us, you'll have to deal with it. Come fight with us. Try to get the dragon to come out and fight with us.
Sure. Make a persuasion check.
All right, I get a +5 to that roll, and I'll use lucky to do that again. Come on. Be good. There it is. That's good. So 27.
Right with you. Which is a good idea, Daniel, because he was going to slink away. So, yeah. Good. And Bess? Oh, Bess, did that... Randall, are you doing anything?
Okay, thank you.
Randall, you are
Muted, Randall?
I'm going to do bonus action, unmute, and then action, equip my shield.
Shield comes out, and I think Shinigami, you were going to do something?
Yeah, I cast Shield of Faith.
Oh, you cast Shield of Faith as well. Okay, cool. Boomp. And boomp. Okay, and did we get everybody initiative order? Who are we missing? Randall.
Oop, sorry.
Oh, and Shinigami, but there we go. Randall. I'll share what comes
Faster
out of
than
this
the dragon.
in just a second. Good. This huge creature just boom erupts from the tunnel, and with surprising speed, it cannons up the tunnel and gets to do a full-on assault on Randall. But Bass, you get the first reaction. What do you do?
Let's see. We'll just rush it to here, and we'll take 2 swings.
Okay.
It's a 16 and a dirty 20.
Let me check. The dirty 20 hits. And as you carve into it, its body is incredibly hot, and you take... Ooh, look at that roll. Take 16 points of fire damage as you hit into it.
Okay, 1 second, because I'm think. Nope, I guess Armor of Agathis does not give you resistance to fire. Okay, 16, got it.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, you hit it. How much damage did you do? 10 points of damage.
10
And
points.
as you cut into it, the fire just erupts out of this. He just... very oppressive. That would be your turn, Bass?
I'm gonna bonus action magic stone, and then free action toss 3 magical stones to Randall in case he doesn't want to get sprayed with lava. He has 3 stones he can attack with using my modifier.
Okay, so we'll see you shuffle that way to pass it to him. So I don't think that'll matter, but we'll do this anyway. And as you cut into it and the fire comes off, it lets out a deep roar. And I was going to attack Randall, but you've distracted it, so I don't know if you consider that a good or a bad thing. And it rolls a 30.
Holy
Yeah,
crap.
barely hits.
Barely hits. Oops.
Barely hits.
Second. I think I got something wrong in this one moment. You take 8 fire and 20 piercing. 8 fire and 20 piercing.
Mm-hmm.
And it wraps its teeth into you. You are mechanically restrained. It just bites down onto you. So you see the creature comes up, digs deeply into Bass, wraps its teeth deeply into him and starts shaking him around like a rag doll. Shinigami.
Did you count your armor, Agathis?
It got away on the 16 fire damage I took on my turn.
Okay.
Make it go down, yeah. Thank you, though.
Doesn't the armor Agathis explode and damage the thing that attacked you?
It would have, yes, if the 16 fire damage that it did to me on my turn didn't take the armor down.
Okay, good to know. Okay, Shinigami, swinging around to the right. What do you do? Mine Sliver. Intelligence save. It's not the smartest thing. -2. Rolls a natural 1, -3. So that's a big old fail. So 8 psychic.
All right, and then bonus action. Haven't done this, so might as well. Doesn't require concentration. And I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
What does your spiritual weapon look like?
I imagine it's probably a glowing long sword, red.
Okay. Don't have a red long sword, but I do have a sword. So you should be able
That's
to place
pretty
this wherever you want. You should be able to drag that. There we go. And you can attack as well with your spiritual weapon. 15. It just bounces off the thick hide of this creature. So that's a miss. I'm assuming that's your turn. Randall, it's your turn.
Yep, that was just a bonus for spiritual weapon. He still has his full action.
No, I already
What you
did
get
Mind
Mind
mine.
Sliver
Sliver.
for.
But I'll
Oh,
move.
Mind Sliver. I missed
Yeah.
the Mind Sliver.
So he's slivered, but I'll move a little bit more, and that's it.
Is there anything else mechanically for Mind Sliver?
Yeah, doesn't he get a minus to something?
I think
I think it's like a D4 to a save or something.
next saving throw. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Okay,
Yeah.
Mind Sliver. Randall, your turn.
Randall sees the big thing coming and decides, well, you need to pick on someone your own size.
It's
And
pretty
I will
big, to be
bonus
fair.
action Giant's Might.
All right. So Jumbo Randall.
Red looks over the dragon. Yeah, that's right. I can do that. I know he gave me the stones, but I don't know if I would like to even try to get away from this thing. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my longsword in.
Okay, long sword out.
Because I know it's going to do some damage to me, but I think I'm going to do at least hopefully more damage to him by this way. So I will try to swing and hit.
That does hit. Fire erupts from it, and you take 8 points of fire damage.
Okay. And
8 slashing.
it's 8 plus a
Giant's Might.
d6.
Yeah. 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, nice hit.
And then we'll swing it one more time.
This time and misses. So kind of a good news, bad news situation. But the dragon, feel free to move, Randall, but the dragon is going to sleek in and keep its distance, sleek over here next to Shinigami. And it's going to attempt to use its poison breath on it. Poison. No. Let's make a dexterity saving throw. Which it fails.
Does that clip pass at all? Because I know that's a huge cone. If it does, I'm cool with it if it does.
I'm saying it doesn't particularly care about you. So I'm gonna leave it down to luck. Roll me a d6 and roll a 4, 5, or 6 bass and shoot in its mouth. 4, 5, or 6 is what you want on a d6. Okay, so very good. But the dragon breathes out this poison, the creature chokes a little bit. What I roll 14, not good enough. So I'll take the full 25 points of damage as it chokes on this noxious fumes. Gala.
Also, can I, when I got the stones, could I have just dropped them next to me so Gala could pick them up?
Sure.
That's not a bad idea. Okay, we'll pick them up. How many can I throw? Just one of them per turn, Doug? Or
You have extra attack, so technically can
You
throw
have
2.
extra attack. You could throw 2.
how much damage is that doing?
It does a d6 plus my modifier, which is 4, and
Alright.
you use my modifier to attack with it, so you'll have a +7 to attack.
All right, well then I'll just do that twice.
So 7 to the 19 is
One
definitely
hits.
a hit, and
Oh,
+4 to
Wow.
that, so that's 5 bludgeoning damage, magical bludgeoning.
wow. Okay.
At least you didn't get burnt. Okay, throw the stone, hiding behind, protecting yourself with your magical sword. Bass, you continue to get thrown around by this creature. What do? You're in its mouth.
Yeah. Normally, I would Misty Step out of this situation, but since that's not an option, Bass is too arrogant with the scythe, and the scythe wants the blood, so even though it's disadvantaged, 2 swings.
Sure.
It's a miss, and it's a nope, that's a miss.
It's a mess. So striking around, no good.
We will get you.
Let's follow you.
Oh,
Okay, Shinigami. Take that monologue.
Any damage yet?
Nope, not yet.
All right. I'm still within range, so we'll try that again.
Okay, intelligence save once again. It's not very intelligent, and technically gets minus a d4 to this. This is his next saving throw, so that's a -3. So he takes 4 points of damage, and just a minus d4 on this next one. Spiritual weapon swings and misses.
That's horrible. That's it. I'll stay put behind the dragon.
Okay, Randall, just watch Bass get swallowed by this creature. What do you do?
Was that its turn when he just swallowed it?
Its action was to swallow.
Can I use my reaction to because it turned when I just realized I was mute. Can I use my reaction to stone rune it?
What would stone rune?
It makes it frightened of me, but it has to make a DC 13 Wisdom save. Probably can make that.
And what point does that happen?
At the end of its turn.
So it's already swallowed him.
Yes,
and
it's
at the
already
end of its
swallowed
turn-
him.
Okay. Technically, I needed to do. Let's make sure. Yeah. So does it get a save?
Yes, DC 13 Wisdom save.
I was a 19. I ain't
Okay.
afraid of no Randall. Okay. The
That was worth a
dragon.
shot.
The dragon.
Wait a minute, that was
Oh,
my
sorry.
reaction.
Sorry.
I'm going to try to carve into this thing, even though I know there's potential risk at it, but it just ate bass, so I'm going to try to carve into it.
Okay. And I'll put the hit point bar on it, which I forgot to do, so you can see how damage it is. So we Bass out the side. You're inside the belly though, Bass.
Yeah.
18 hits.
Still restrained?
And blinded. Blinded and restrained.
I got the special dark vision. I see their magical darkness too.
You see guts.
Oh,
So you
Never
digestive
mind.
tract.
never mind.
9 points of damage. You take that much fire damage.
And-
14 fire damage.
Oof. Okay.
Another 3 on top of that. The giant smite. Got it.
All right, 14 is 20. Okay. All right, one more swing on it.
Very brave, Randall. I love it. And the mockers
Miss.
on you. That's a miss. So desperately trying to carve Bass out, but Bass is still inside, out of sight. Maybe digested by now, maybe not. The dragon. Well, let's just see if it gets its breath weapon back. It does. Okay, so that's going to breathe out its its poison breath. The creature fails. I just want to confirm. Oh, I did it wrong last time. So it should have been 12d6. I did 8d6. So this one I'm going to do 16d6. Well, there's a nice round number.
Holy, wow.
The creature shakes its head.
Does any of that poison reach Bass being in its stomach?
No, yours should be shielded.
Okay.
Shielded by it.
Nope, they're good. So, but yeah. Gala, your roll to persuade this dragon is absolutely coming up trumps. It swings around out of the side. Gala.
She'll step forward with her sword because her companion's in dire straits. She'll swing.
16, I think misses. Yeah, that misses. Miss.
Okay. Do it again. Oh,
Miss.
just terrible rolls. All right. That's pretty much all I can do. And she'll oh yeah, she'll stay there.
As you're slowly dissolving in this creature's stomach, take 16 points of acid damage.
Okay.
Your armor of Agathis is gone, right? So take that.
Long gone. Yeah.
Drax Destroyer, man. Its weakest spots
That's
inside.
literally, yep. That's what we're doing here. So disadvantage.
Yep.
Maybe. Nope. That's a 3. That dice was spinning for a long time. Second swing. No.
Hard to get out.
Bonus
man.
action. Laugh maniacally as the scythe fully takes over.
Okay, so Randall and Gala, you may have an attack of opportunity.
Oh,
Daniel, shocker. And Randall, that'll hit.
Alright. And I think I can add my giant smite to this roll, can I not? Is it
Still a
once per
giant, so that
turn?
makes sense, but you'll take 13 points of damage.
Yeah. Oh, good damage roll. Nice.
So
18.
18 points of damage. Badoosh. And it starts going down the tunnel. Shinigami.
Okay, so I'll move here. Let's see, how much can I move my spiritual weapon?
30 feet.
I-
I think that would be enough to get up to the creature as it goes down. So you may attack with your spiritual weapon.
I'll
I
under
need
the
some
edge.
good rolls to turn this around.
20. I'm going to cast a spell first. I'm going to cast this.
Okay.
It's command.
And it's going to get a minus d4 to this, which is good. So now the DC is 18. And wisdom. So the DC is 18 now. Got a flat roll and rolls a 15. What is your one word? Is it a one word command? Is that
Yep. Vomit.
vomit? Okay. It doesn't vomit yet, but it will vomit on its own turn. That's just the way
Alright.
this works. But it will definitely vomit on its next turn. So, yeah, excellent idea. Well done. And your spiritual weapon hits as well. You're turning it around, Shinigami. Spiritual weapon Kaizen does 11 force damage, which is always a nice type of damage. Oh, Shinigami, look at you. Excellent. Okay, Randall.
All right.
20 feet down the
so
tunnel.
So we went 20 feet down the tunnel.
It's pretty fast.
So how long would it be to go around to get down to it?
Oh, long time. It's like a spiral staircase almost going down. It would take a very long time.
Okay. So he's already way down there.
He's using like a claws. He's climbing down the bookcases. 20 feet down.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna try something. Randall's gonna take that just because he can. He's gonna run up to right over here. I guess I can run right here.
Yeah.
And we'll take that one magical stone that's left
Sure.
and hurl it down to it.
Okay.
Try to knock it in the head.
Sure. So what is roll? A D20 plus
plus
7?
7 to hit.
Okay.
14. That's probably gonna miss.
Yeah. Just falls down the corridor. That's a miss.
All right, and not much else I can do, unfortunately. Hmm. Oh, wait a minute. Well, we can try it. I have a hand axe that I can throw.
Yep, you're probably going to lose your hand axe though. But
That's fine.
Yeah, okay. That's your hand axe roll as you throw the stone and throw your hand axe.
That's gonna miss.
Yes. Remove that hand axe from your inventory as it disappears down
That's
into
fine.
the dump.
It's worth a shot. It's just a hand axe.
Remove that hand.
I feel it's only fair to have you roll this, Bass. Roll me a d6. Whoosh. Is going to fly below the creature. It's going to breathe upwards. What? Shinigami? Can you make me a constitution saving throw as well? You're going to be affected by this. So con save from Shinigami?
Okay. Is it poison or disease?
It'll be poison damage.
I'm resistant, and I have advantage.
Oh, okay. Let's make a con save at advantage.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Wow.
Gosh.
Well, at least it's still half damage and she's resistant.
20 damage. And things are a bit chaotic in there, so what did I do with my dragon?
I'm not sure. It was above. Did you put it on the GM layer to make it be below it?
I did. There we go. All right.
That's how you got removed from the order.
And I missed it. Has he vomited up Bass yet?
It's not his turn. It's the
It hasn't been
dragon's
its
turn.
turn yet.
Okay.
Doug, roll me a d20. High would be good. A low would be good.
How about a medium for 10?
No, you want it low. 10 plus 3. Oh, no, 10 plus that. And its DC is that. The dragon goes below this creature and just poisons, and with a combination of, say, of Shinigami's thing, as this last desperate act, it vomits up uh, um, vomits up. What's your name? Bass. And
And I fall.
what is it? This is where the dragon went underneath you. The dragon's going to try and catch you. Oh, tell me, do you have any other ways? The dragon, the thing, vomits you out, clambers down to the bottom of the chamber, presumably dead, and you get spat out of the creature's mouth. Anything you want to do?
Normally I would, but since I can't use teleportation magic, no.
So just trying to grab onto the dragon?
He would probably try to use the scythe to like sink it in the side as he's falling down, to kind of like a, you know how you would a knife in like a pirate ship sail going down. He'd try to sink the scythe into the side of the wood here.
Oh, the side of the wood. Okay, make an attack roll with your scythe.
$25.
The sort of the purgatory scythe digs in deep. You take out a few rows of tablets or bookshelves. Then Ash comes gently underneath you, puts you in his mouth, and dumps you up there. Somehow, Bass, you've survived. Whew. All right. Well, it was certainly interesting. Aren't you glad you brought me along as an ally?
Thank you. I appreciate your help. We've all earned our rewards today.
Yes, but as I request, we have more rooms to explore. Then you do your wavy magic stuff on Mr. Acid Face over here.
That's not the right thing to say to him. Oh no.
What? I didn't hear what you say.
Call him Mr. Acid Face.
Oh.
We don't take kindly to your disrespect, dragon.
I literally saved your life, you arrogant fool. If it wasn't for me, you'd all be dead.
We saved ourselves the Booth case.
Only because I slayed the beast almost single-handedly.
I was making progress from the inside.
Why, you just look like a picture of health now, don't you? And you look like shit, best. Everyone to do. Deception.
All of us do.
So is that one? Yet surely you wouldn't have lasted another 10 seconds in that beast. You owe me your life.
Not to be rude, Bass. I do believe the dragon has a point.
Yes. Ignore our feisty friend. He's had a harrowing experience, and I'll walk forward to the dragon and saying, "Lead forward, mighty Esh." We go more in this room.
May I suggest us trying to rest? Bass looks like he's needing a little bit of a breather.
We are fine. We can continue on just to prove Mr. Dragon wrong.
I do an investigation of this room and the books real quick around here and see what's in this room.
Sure, make an investigation check. Anybody else who wants to as well.
I'm good at these. Oh, not too bad.
Better than me.
At this point, Toriel says, "All right, I remember. There could have been more helpful. My apologies. Still in grieving and all that. There appears you spend a good 10 minutes perusing the shelves, and a lot of it is very detailed information on items. Like, imagine if you go to Wikipedia and type in dandelion or something, you just get screeds and screeds of information on dandelions. It is in that much detail. And all sorts of stuff. Some of it is how to construct certain things. Toria looks at it and she shakes her head and says, "This is beyond my magical ability. Oh, but, oh my goodness. This is unbelievable. I've heard legends of Master Arlen, but this is next level. There is literally a copy of every spell ever written in this library. This is a absolute treasure trove. Oh my goodness." So,
Well, we just lost Toriel.
Toriel's gonna stay here for eternity.
well, the problem is that they're not just scrolls. They're written on these stone tablets, and the stone tablets, she lifts them up. Oh, they're quite heavy, 20 pounds each. Maybe, I think maybe if everybody could take 2, then I can add them to my spell book, and I'd very, very much like to return here in the future.
Okay.
How heavy are they?
20 pounds. And they're big and bulky and awkward. So I'm going to say 2 per character, per visit, because I'm sure Toriel wants to come back here. And I'll just message Eric.
I have a horse outside. Maybe I could take 2
Sure.
extra ones and just put
Sure.
them on the horse. So I can
Yep.
take 4.
So how many we got? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 12 spells. And I'll just let Eric choose which 12. Of course, there's a cost to add it to the spell book, but you just found a whole lot of money on this guy, right? Oh, no, you didn't. You found nothing because the dragon took it.
No, Dragon got it all.
Randall, are you still giant, or does
Wow.
does it stop after a while? Mr. Muted Randall. Randall, you are muted.
I'm sorry, I was AFK, so I totally missed what you just asked.
Yeah, does Randall return to a normal size, like after a minute or something?
Yes, he does.
With a mighty Bess on our side, what have we got to fear? Randall, I believe your
Oh,
name
it's-
was?
Hard to bite my tongue.
Choose a door.
Is this a window or what was this? Way up north.
Way up north. That's no, that's whoops. That's a pit of fire. And you see there's some creature just rolling around in there, keeping the fires lit. Some type of magical being is trapped there. And you look at the wet clay over here and the dry clay over here. You assume it's some type of kiln. But no, it's not a window.
Where did Beth go?
Just to the south.
Before we continue on, you don't look so hot, Brass. Actually, you look like you're a little scorched, actually. I think I can help that.
Six.
Nice.
So 16 for you.
We'll succumb to this for now. Thank you, Randall.
Mr. Dragon, as payment for your assistance, would you like to have some healing? You look like you've gotten some scrapes and bruises.
Would never say no to aid. Of course.
So I'm gonna heal the dragon.
Oh, dude.
Oh no!
I love it,
Uh,
though. Great. Oh,
Oh
dude.
my gosh, your healing rolls are insane. They've all been natural 10.
Everything's been the highest dice roll so far when it comes to healing.
I'm going to hit the bathroom real quick, guys. I'll be right back.
So 10 plus whatever the dragon's level is.
I'm about to say it is also his level, so technically he may not be level 6. So whatever his level is, he gets extra.
I'm going to add hit points to him. I'm not going to tell you how much extra he's getting, but he does get extra. He's looking pretty
Okay,
much
that bar
healed
jumped up
and-
huge.
Yeah, he
That
would-
bar jumped
Oh,
up big time.
I'm just hoping he remembers that. All right, I'm gonna go over to the door, the western door.
Randall, allow me to open it since the dragon wanted to call me out. I must prove myself to this beast. We must prove ourselves to this beast. We things so hard to keep in mind.
When you're trying that one to the, you're just opening it up? What are you doing? Actually, let's take a short
Opening
break
and
while Daniel's AFK. So let's take a short break. The bathroom myself. So Okay, so you open the door on the western side of the chamber, and you see once again lots and lots of construct pieces. This construct, the thing that you discovered before. Lots and lots of pieces.
Well,
Is it still cleaning? I'm assuming.
This one is, yep.
well, Mr. Dragon, nothing but junk in this room.
I'm going to attempt to talk to the construction and ask it a question, saying, what else is here? What is beyond these doors, or what do you know of this place? To see if it just has any intelligence. Mr. Robot, sir, Robot, and I'll tap it.
It looks at you as if it understands you, like it tilts its head, then it goes back to cleaning.
Okay.
Maybe have a closer look in there.
Fine.
This slides in. And hit him.
Nothing but junk.
He's gonna make an investigation check himself. Is that one?
I was going to also make a check.
Okay, let's see who gets to it quicker then, because there is something in here. So Randall, make an investigation check. Oh, that's even. Let's play rollies, which is just rolling a d20.
Rollies.
Rollies, so it's 15.
Oh no, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good for rollies.
Yep, that's pretty good.
The creature gets in front of you, and he sees two eyes on this robot here that look particularly interesting, and it's a little claw in and scoops both of them out. And where does a dragon store stuff?
It's Dragon's pouch.
Dragon's pouch, of
It's
course.
it's like a prison pouch.
belly.
Let's say dragons have kangaroo type pouches. Here we go then. We'll go with that. All right. Maybe get your eyes adjusted best. There was something in there. He slinks on back to the main
Yawn.
chamber. We have one more room left to investigate.
Fine, I get your hint. We get your hint.
Wait 1 second. Randall, as you approach this door, you hear voices on the other side with your passive perception of 20. You hear a voice, and it says, yes, to construct the potions of giant strength. Write this down. I learned this. Write this down. You need 3 parts vinegar and a bit of a giant's toenail. Now, depending on the giant's toenail, depends on the strength. So write this down. For a hill giant, it's less, and it keeps on going over in excruciating detail how to make a potion of giant strength, it seems. You pause for a second. Okay, now, for the dandelions. Very important that the dandelions are first soaked in vinegar for 3 hours. Not 3 hours and 1 minute, not 2 hours and 59, but 3 hours exactly. At which point they should be dried on parchment paper no older than 10 days old. Fresh parchment paper. I cannot emphasize this enough. And you hear some scritching sounds on the other side.
And that's over on this door?
I'm assuming
On
you'll
that
wander
side.
over there at some point, and with your
Oh, yeah.
passive
Okay,
perception,
okay.
that's what you hear.
Does it... So it sounds like someone is actually behind there, like it's an actual voice.
It's an actual voice, yeah. Speaking in common.
There's someone behind that door.
possible, Randall? We are in a tomb.
I hear someone. Toriel, and kind of like those Tori. Oh darn it, she went away. I may have to tell her something about a potion of giant strength. She might
I'm right here.
craft one of those. Apparently, you need to certain these things for a potion of giant strength. And Randall starts mouthing off about half the things. Half up, probably some of it's miscued and exactly, but he does remember the 3-hour thing. Make sure you soak dandelions in 3 hours. 3 hours. That's very key.
3 hours in what?
It's just 3 hours flat.
Okay, got it. Which is incorrect, but I think that's what Randall's doing.
Yes. Because it was more distracting than the fact that somebody was talking on the other side of the door. I mean, I would use caution for going in there. Perhaps we should rest?
But Bass is the brave one, is he not? Let's see your bravery.
Oh, pish posh, dragon. You've become too boring to us.
A dexterity saving throw, Bass, before you lunge in there. A whole lot of clay tablets pile out of the room and land on top of you, and you're pinned under a bunch of clay tablets. And the dragon's... Oh no, that's really made my day, that has. Easy enough to extract yourself from the clay tablets, but they just fall out. And inside, you see another one of these knights with a clay tablet in his hand, writing down something. And you see this person, which looks like... Ugh, dear me, can't spell. Who looks like this. It is the image of... It looks like Master Arlen the Constructor, looking like the statues out there, but it's a ghostly form of him. And you see just piles and piles and piles of these clay tablets. And it seems of like Master Arlen the Constructor is dictating things to this creature here. The other thing you see a skeleton body over here. And in the skeleton's hand is something which you might remember. Like a feather, like this.
Oh, the real one and not the scammed version.
It looks similar from this distance. And Arlen looks up, doesn't really pay much attention to you, and continues to dictate excruciating details. Everything from dandelion preparation to the pollen density, and just excruciating detail.
Well, Randall, I guess you were right. The voices, after all, but not of the living.
Would you like to get up, Bass? You've got quite a few things. And he begins lifting off the clay tablets off of Bass.
You wouldn't like a turn like we did? It is quite a fun ride. Trying to just play it off completely for the dragon.
The dragon's still laughing to itself. We had a deal. There's a feather over there. Looks magical to me. I want it.
Well, Mr. Dragon, you seem to pluck those gems just fine from the robots. Why don't you go get it then?
Make a persuasion check, Bess.
Oh my gosh, it was an 18 and then it rolled to a 5. Why?
go if somebody comes with me. I want somebody competent, somebody sensible.
I'll gladly
Shinigami.
go.
I want someone capable, I said. Did you not understand me? Not someone who's felled by books. Shinigami, will you accompany me?
Fine, let's go look.
He wants the feather that's over on the skeleton body over here. And because of the sheer multitude of books in here, you just consider it difficult terrain if it matters. So you clamber over books to the other side as the dragon does the same. The dragon's a bit more bulky in here.
I'm only going to move one more spot.
Mage handing it?
I could, but I want to see what the dragon does.
He's waiting for your lead. As you enter, though, Master Arlen the Constructor starts dictating. He says, "No, that is not right. What idiot followed my designs and got it wrong? What? This is not right. This is not tuned correctly. What is going on?" Shinigami, can you make me a charisma saving throw? And you won't get Gala's benefit.
Jesus. I got a +6 for frick's sake.
You watch as the ghost of Master Arlen jumps into Shinigami. And Shinigami, you're powerless to stop this. And he comes back and, "Get out of my way! I need to fix this! Move!" You all saw Master Arlen go inside. What do you do, Randall? What do you do best as Shinigami goes past you?
Randall moves.
I need to fix this.
Let him pass.
Out of my way.
What needs fixing?
You wouldn't understand. Boom, 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 boom. And he goes to where the golems were. He starts finding some bits and pieces. And you see Shinigami start making some adjustments to his helmet. Like he finds a screwdriver and gives it a twist, and some other major modifications actually. And he says, "Yes, that's better. That's how it should have been. That fool followed my instructions, but they did it wrong." And he comes back here and leaves Shinigami and goes back to working. Shinigami? Actually, I'll message you in Discord. It's just easier to type there.
Ooh, upgrade!
I was going to say, I automatically get a +4 to my AC.
What's it
Superior
called?
dark vision.
You can now no longer have to breathe, so immune to all poison.
Well, that's the weird thing. I don't really have to breathe in the first place, but that's why I
That's
got
it.
resistance.
Or you can breathe underwater now, maybe.
Okay, very good.
Finished. So what I'll do out of session, Jimmy, is I'll create a specialized helmet for you. I'll call it, and I'll just add it to your character sheet, and you'll get all of those things that I mentioned automatically.
Sweet, thank you.
Okay. And Master Arlen continues to dictate dandelion pollen concentrations.
Hey, Ghost, do you need that feather?
He ignores you.
Right. I'll step forward again, and then I'll try and mage hand the feather.
Sure. Easy enough to do. Yeah.
Roll for initiative.
Oh, everybody? Okay.
Everybody, yep. Do not take what is not yours to take. That is mine. Leave it alone.
I was grabbing it to give to you.
But make me a deception check. Maybe you can avoid all of this. Let's see. No.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
that
that was my intention to give it to the dragon. But if we're being attacked by the ghost, then that's a different story.
Well, it depends on. Well, you can roll persuasion, I guess, since is that what you're intending to do? To make a persuasion check. Let's see. We have to do a counter roll.
Jimmy, you got a +6, I got a +7. Our persuasion has been garbage tonight.
Give it to me then.
I'll just float it over his way.
We'll keep initiative because Ash doesn't like that. Oh, we had an agreement that feather is mine.
Yeah, that's who I was giving it to.
You gave it to him. You should have given it to me.
No, that's who I meant. Out of character, that's who I was trying to give it to, this dragon.
Oh, you were giving it to the dragon. Oh, I thought you were giving it to Master
Yeah.
Alan. Oh, well, as we
No,
were
no.
then. Thoroughly confused. Initiative. Master Ireland doesn't like you giving his feather away.
Okay. I
Uh,
can accept that.
Yeah, I thought this combat was with the robots, not Esh the whole time.
Well, Master Alan initiates combat. Keep on pressing it twice. There we go. Okay, so the
Well, Malcolm, I hate to say this, but this robot's chill.
Seemed like you hated that too much.
I'm just
I'm just gonna say right there, man.
like,
I was gonna say the same thing too. I mean, I'm just saying, you just don't worry about it.
it's like I gotta be honest about it, but like if this one's in initiative and this one's not, it's like, so is he chill? Can we use him as a shield or what?
my servants, and the one next to Shinigami comes over there. This mechanical construct's going to make 2 attacks with this multifunctional appendages. It's going to pull out his heavy drill and start carving into Shinigami. And he rolls a 16 Shinigami, which misses. Then it comes... And with its arm, it tries to reach an arm around to grab you. And it rolls a 15, so that's going to miss twice. Master Arlen. Ooh, this would be a particularly nasty move. No. It's going to get it to possess the dragon, but it can only possess humanoids. Shinigami it is. Dives and tries to possess you once again. Make a charisma saving throw. Now, this time you push it off and it says, Chiefs. And Ish says, God, this got from bad to worse. And He breathes noxious fumes into the area. Master Arland is wholly unaffected by it, as is the creature. So, unfortunately, only Shinigami needs to make a
It
constitution
looks like me
saving throw.
too, because I'm in front of him.
He's going to stand over top of you to breathe out the cone. So, not you.
Okay.
But just Shinigami, a constitution saving throw. Do you have advantage on? Jimmy, what's going on?
At least you're resisting.
Nice, Jill.
For sure. Where's my dragon gone? Come back, dragon. Okay, so this is poison, so you'll take half of it. And I think it was 12d6.
I can get a. Was it next to the creature when it came out of the room?
You mean opportunity attacks?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get there in a second.
Okay.
But that's a good point. But 24 points of damage, Shinigami. I see your hit points. That's close. The construct will get his heavy drill onto the dragon. There was a natural 20. Dragon takes 34 points of damage. Oh shit! And he's getting out of there. He throws himself against the back wall, flying over top of it. Turns out the doors are easy to open from this side. So let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 50. Just hurls out the corridor. Another knight will get a heavy drill attack on him as he goes past, but that one misses. What? Oh, I went the wrong way. The knight next to you, Randall, gets out his heavy drill, attempts to drill into your temple and rolls a natural 1. That's not good. But he gets his stabilizer arm out, trying to grab you. And that will hit, I assume, with a 26.
Yeah, I'm going to. Let's see. Is he close enough? I think he is. I'd have to measure. Just in with range. I'm going to cloud rune that hit into his buddy over there by Shinigami.
No save for that, right?
Correct. It's just an automatic hit, and he takes the damage.
It even works if it's a melee attack, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It just basically portals.
I'm going to say you replace some circuitry and this thing drills itself in the head for 10 points of damage. But even more importantly, you are not grappled. But this thing is standing in your way. Randall, what do you do?
All right. I'm not liking the situation at all. I'm going to bonus action Giant Smite.
The dragon managed to get out of here by flying over top of this creature, just to be clear. But it is blocking your way. Okay, Randall, what do you do?
I'm going to attempt to shove it
Okay,
out the way.
Tell you what it rolls. It rolls a 21.
Oh, that's a pretty good roll.
You get advantage for giant thingamajigs.
I do. It
You
doesn't
can try
matter.
again. You can try again if you like.
I
with
can
your
try
second
again.
Attack. This time it rolls a
I will.
24.
Oh, that's even better.
Oh, wow. So when we do it this way, you put your back into it and you push him out over this way, knocking over some of the displays and replace his position like that. Does that work for you, Randall?
Yep.
Okay, so just pushing him out the way. That would be your action, though. Do you stay where you are?
It would be. I'm going to.
Door?
Yes. My interaction with opening the door.
The door was already open. The dragon opened it.
Okay. And I'm going to. Has the thing used its reaction, I guess?
Oh yeah, it took a swipe at the dragon.
If that's the case, then I'm going to bonus. Oh, not bonus action. I'm gonna stay here so my friends can try to get out. So I'm gonna try to hold the positioning.
Door, right? No one gets
Come on, we got to get out of here.
All right, Shinigami, looking really rough, having been drilled in the head. What do you do?
I exclaim that the dragon's a coward. And I am going to bonus action telekinetically shove the robot in front of me.
Okay, so that's a strength saving throw. And what's the DC? It's a 14 roll.
You rolled a 14?
Yep.
All right. Well, then we're going to try this. We are going to cast Shield of Faith.
Bonus action, Shield of Faith. Got it?
Wasn't it your bonus to shove?
Yeah, it's my action to cast.
Shield of Faith did the bonus as well.
Yeah,
so you
bonus
couldn't
is a
bonus
bonus
shove
action.
and bonus Shield of Faith.
That's true.
I can't just cast it as a spell.
Unfortunately, no. When it says
Yeah.
bonus action,
Yeah, rules is written.
Oh, would Shinigami have known that?
Yeah, Shinigami knows its spells better than Jimmy does. So would you like to
Clearly.
do your Shield of Faith instead? Or
Yeah, because
Okay, so Shield of Faith is your bonus action. You didn't shove it anyway, but... Okay, Shield of Faith, done.
okay, and so I am going to then dash on out of here.
you can
Right.
action disengage since you have your action.
I'm gonna take my chances.
Okay, the only minor thing is, remember, this is difficult terrain in the books.
Okay.
Take that into account.
So, 10, 20,
So your armor class now, Shinigami, is 19. That's correct?
20.
20. Oh, yeah, with a new helmet. Okay. The Daedal Right will attempt to heavy drill you as you go past. Rolls an 11. Master Arland, I think can he do something? Or he swings a withering touch in your direction, just to try and suck the life force out of you. And he rolls a 17. Your gamble pays off.
Okay. And so that's my action, bonus action, yada yada yada.
Toriel was going to act here. I'm getting out of here. No. Bass, what do you do?
Bass is going to use Drow magic and cast darkness on the scythe itself. So a 15-foot radius darkness emanating from Bass.
Magical darkness.
Yep, magical darkness. And concentrating. There it is. Yeah, while laughing. Leave. Get out of here while I finish up.
Bass, that was your action to cast it. You charge in. Cool. Gala.
Wow, that is not what I expected.
Did say
Let me
get
see
out
here.
of here.
Well, we're getting out of here. One person's going in one direction, one person's going the other direction. So I'm going to walk up here and I'm going to stab this thing twice. So that.
That hits.
Okay, and where is it? I'm gonna do a 3d8 second level smite. So that and add that. So 29.
Good
Okay.
smite.
That is a good smite. Okay, so 29 points of damage. I'll show you how much its hit points goes down. It goes down that much.
Oh, that's not good. I'll do another one.
Sure.
Okay, and then I'll move past Randall this way here.
Use its attack of opportunity. So running away. Well, okay, the right is going to get his heavy drill out against Bass and attack once with a heavy drill.
Is it disadvantage or does he have special robot eyes?
There, his blind sight, 10 feet.
Oh, I'm in its face, yeah.
Natural 20. 34 points of damage.
Yep. Okay, yeah, and darkness is down.
Not going to say anything else because no one can see you.
I can, right?
Well, the darkness went down, so
Yeah.
you can see what happened. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah, the darkness. Yeah, the darkness goes down. You see Bass fall.
Now, can Arwen occupy a body making saves? This is going to be interesting.
Hey, that's their turn. Let's have a look. Well, first of all, I need
Because
to
I'm
roll to see
technically
if
not dead.
it can possess you. Let me do. No, it can't. The possession lasts until the body drops to 0 hit points, and you're in 0 hit points. So I'm going to say it cannot possess you. But it scoots out here. What it's going to do? Dragon takes a dash action and dashes off into the mountains somewhere. It's gone. The right next to you, Randall. It's going to get out its drill. Try and drill you in the head. Buzz. It rolls a 10. They try and grab you with its stabilizer arm. What's your AC?
18.
17 misses. Oh, good. So it tries to grapple you and it doesn't move. Randall.
All right. Going to call over to Shinigami. Shinigami, we've got to get out now. And then we'll action disengage.
Sure.
And I'm going to action surge dash out.
Okay. Definitely giving out of there. So Randall, Shinigami, Randall just takes off. What do you do?
All right. So, can dashing be a bonus action or is it an action?
If you're
Only
a rogue.
if you're a rogue.
Yeah.
Your rogue's bonus action dash. Monks get it too by using key points.
Okay. Well, the problem is Randall's in the way, right?
Oh no, I'm out of there. I'm gone.
And you can go through your allies.
Well, but if I was just to move, I would have been here.
And dash, of course, get further.
I would say dash might almost get you to the front door.
Yeah, but I was considering healing hands, lay on hands first. All right, well, let's see what happens. So, I'm assuming I have to go around the statue.
Yep.
By the way, did the dragon take the sword with him?
The sword. Which sword? The +1 sword? You see? Ah, no, he didn't. Nope.
I'm going to do something really stupid.
Yes.
So, I am going to lay hands and use all 25 of my points.
Yourself? Sure.
I'm sitting here talking without pushing my button. Okay, so I'm going to go here. Can I reach the sword from here?
Sure. Yep.
Okay, well, I'm going to grab the sword. Hopefully there's no trap.
You just pick up the sword. Yep. Free action.
Okay, so 30.
Mr. Allen will
gets me
take a
to that.
swipe. Yep. With his. Did he use it already?
No.
He
His
used it
withering
on-
touch.
Used it on the dragon when the dragon went past at least.
And then he's had a second turn because he went to invade
It also-
Bass, but Bass is unconscious.
He'd
he
also
miss-
he missed
misses
Shinigami
regardless.
earlier too.
He misses regardless. So rolls a 10. Okay, so you grab the sword, you take off. Bass, you know what to do.
Did I use my bonus action?
Think you did? Nope.
You can Shield of Faith now if you want.
He's already got it. He's already
Oh,
got
you
it.
already
Up.
got it up. Never mind.
Yeah. I am going to just to try. I'll go ahead and try and telekinetically shove this guy. DC 14.
14 strength plus 2. It's slammed against the wall.
Okay, that's my turn.
Bass, I see your roll. Gayla.
Yeah, it was told to run, so that's 15. That's 30, and then she'll dash. 30.
Okay. The right comes over here next to Shinigami. Has to dash to get over there, so that's all it can do. Master Arlen's going to go back into the study and out of sight. Was the dragon's turn, it takes off. And this knight right comes over next to Shinigami, gets out his heavy drill. Buzz! Rolls a 15, misses. Randall, you continue to dash off into the countryside.
Making sure that everybody's following behind. If he doesn't see somebody, then he's going to go back in.
Okay, you make a
I'm
perception check.
basically at this. I'm actually out this like front door right here, looking to make sure everybody's coming through.
Except for Bass.
Well, Bass's, I think he pretty much sealed his own fate personally. That's in Randall's thought process.
Okay. So Randall, Shinigami, your turn. 2 knights on you.
Yep, I'm gonna take my chances and. Well, can they fit through these? Oops, can they fit through these doors?
Yep, big enough, yep.
Okay.
The doors are big enough, so yes. Think of it as a big set of double doors.
All right. Is
Yeah,
Torio
we
there?
We
Is
built the
Tor-
robot here, and so it got
All
to
right.
me.
Is Torio gone? Because I see.
Oh, yeah,
Torio
yeah,
right there.
Torio.
Oh yeah,
Toriel's
yeah,
gone.
she's out.
Okay. Then I am going to dash and take my chances.
First, heavy drill. 21. I think a 21 is going to hit. Oh, that's racy now, right? 21.
Yep. Yeah. So it's a hit either way.
20 points of piercing damage. And the second heavy drill comes out. And rolls a natural 1.
Sweet. And I'm out of here.
Okay. So you're now, interestingly enough, the rights don't proceed past this doorway. And you hear as they shut the doors. Keep on rolling me death saves. Bass? Randall, you hear the final words of Bass. Bass, what are your final words as you
And Father, will drink your blood in hell.
Hello?
Hello.
What a way to come in.
I was worried because last time I missed a session, my dad died.
Didn't die.
Well,
So we'll say
ironically
again.
enough,
So this is literally a second before you joined us, Eric. So with your passive perception of 20, Randall, what do you hear as Bass' final words?
What?
Grandfather, will drink your blood in hell.
And that is Bass's story.
How close was it?
I did 3 fails in a row.
It was a 7, a 6, and a 5. Literally reverse order. Like, it was not close.
Oh, man.
So Bass kind of went out heroically.
Which is odd with the murderous nature.
And I think it's safe to say, Bass, where does Bass's soul end up?
Bass's soul actually ends up in the abyssal plane, because the Scythe Purgatory was a entity from the abyssal plane.
The Abyss? Okay.
I was going to say it'll end up in purgatory.
That's basically purgatory, right?
So, what happened, Eric? They went to the tomb of the Constructor. You successfully got the master key, which is one of the things you need to eventually steal the crown. You met a dragon who you had a loose alliance with. And the dragon, there was a big creature that came out of a library and was basically destroying the party, but what's his name? Gala persuaded the dragon to help, and if it wasn't for that, might have been a DPK almost. Very hard fight. Then the dragon insisted it gets all the treasure apart from the key. And there was a feather in the room of Master Arlen the Constructor, and Shinigami took it, and the constructs and Master Arlen attacked. And Bass said, "Fly, you fools," basically. And Bass died in his attempt. Do you want the good news, though, Toriel?
There's some good news. I mean, we got the key. So
News.
That was the whole point, was the key.
In this...
We got tablets for you.
Oh,
Tablet.
that's right. We got 12 tablets for you.
No, you
No,
got
10,
10.
because Bass didn't make us out. Yeah.
So in the tomb of the Constructor are these stone tablets. The stone tablets contain every spell from 1st level to 9th level.
what? Toriel's
What's-
mind blown. Eric's mind blown.
Now, the tablets are quite heavy and bulky. Think like Moses and the 10 Commandments, like that sort of size. So I said everybody could carry 2 each, and there's 10 of them. So feel free to pick 10 spells that you'd like scrolls for that you can then copy into your spell book, assuming you could afford the ink and the parchment.
Wow.
Counted scrolls, they can't be cast. They can only be written into a book, so they're not really scrolls technically.
But you could copy them into your spell book if
Yeah.
you want to.
You just can't cast them from the scroll.
And Randall gave you a very bad potion of giant strength formula.
If
Just
I
FYI.
remember, Eric, I think it's 50 gold per spell you try to copy with your ink and parchment.
And you said you said any spell, but that can only be 10 total.
You could do like it, but I don't know. I think you can cast 3rd level spells. You get 10 3rd level spells if you want.
Oh, and could I reserve spells a higher level, just not use them now, or
This is the greatest archmage of all time. He's got all spells up to level 9.
Nice.
So yes, so we figured we'd leave that to you, and of course you could come back here.
Okay.
But right now you're running for your life.
Wait. So there's still something chasing us.
Well, no, they closed the door to the tomb behind you, and you're about back on the plains of Aglerion. Down a party member.
I think Toriel would be hiding her excitement of the new spells because of the loss of Bass. She's like, yeah. So, do we have Bass's body?
No, no.
Okay.
Oh, we do have the Falcon Blade?
Turns out it's not magical. It was just a model of the magical sword.
Yeah, Kayla knows. Kayla's like, that's buried with the king. So.
Damn, I thought it was like the prototype, so it'd be like half as powerful.
Yeah, I thought about that too, but
Now the question is,
to find out what it was.
the dragon did take the potions and scrolls, but he never said about taking any jewels, other than the 2 that he took from the eyeballs.
So you're saying something about gems?
Yes. If I heard correctly, and he might be just misspeak or something like that. He says, "I'll take all the potions and scrolls and weapons and stuff like that," but he never said anything about the jewels, in particular, that was found on the body.
No, he took those. He took everything. He said he wanted all the treasure except for the key. So he would have taken the gold as well.
Oh well, I tried. I tried a good loophole. He didn't say it, therefore it's still there.
So as you're on the plains of Aglerion, you take a moment, perhaps thank. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention. Written on the ceiling of the proper chamber, there's a map of Aglerion, and it's some type of high-level magical illusion because you see trees swaying in the breeze, waves up and going. And the observant view, I'm going to say is Randall because his passive perception is so good. You notice there's something that you know isn't there, but is marked on Arlen's map anyway. And if you didn't see it, oops, this thing here, the ziggurat of the new moon, appears on that map, even though it's on no maps you've ever heard of. So make of that what you will.
Okay.
Okay, so you stop, take a moment, down a bass. What do you do?
well, how long has it been since we left? Just one full day, and it's another day back. So it'd be 2 days since the king's died when we get back. Correct?
That's correct. Yep.
So to Michaela say, well, by the time we get back, it'd be safe to assume that some sort of order, whether it's the good kind or the bad kind, has probably been established, and we may have to sneak back into open air. Do we want to rest out here? About a day, I'd say north is Ronald's End, but with what everything's going on everywhere else, I'm not sure anywhere's safe. What do you guys? Should we take refuge here and rest the night?
Are there like actually little, like on the map it's got on here, but they may not be in real life? Is there like actually like little farmhouses that we could possibly stay in?
And that would be where I grew up, so I would know any of those farmhouses possibly too.
Yeah. there are definitely farmhouses, I'll say much less than a day away, and you would know them. And of course, you got the problem as well. You're out in the open and the rain continues to fall down, right? Still have to deal with the rain. So what do you do?
We could probably find refuge somewhere with some townsfolk or some farmers that I know out here, hopefully. But we're badly hurt. I mean, some of us are hurt. We need to recuperate before we go back to the city.
That's a good idea. We should rest before we go back. And yeah, if you know someone, that would be best. But you know, we could always ask too if we don't know them.
It's one about an hour or so away, we'll say you know, Gayla. But Gayla, can you roll me a d20, please?
Ooh. I don't know if that's good or bad in this context.
That's bad.
Oh no!
No.
So an encounter
lightning.
occurs on a roll of 15 or higher. On a roll of 20, two simultaneous encounters occur. Roll twice on the encounters table. So roll me a D percentage dice twice.
Oh man!
So D100?
A D100
D20.
twice. 26 and an 89. Okay.
I'm glad you didn't roll 100 because who knows what that would be.
Oh, man,
Four encounters simultaneously.
Quadruple counters.
that's been amazing.
Found a typo in the
Automatic TPK.
It's not far from one right now.
Yeah, we're pretty beat. I mean, I'm not touched, thankfully, but you guys are pretty beat.
I don't know.
No, not beat. Dead.
Dead. Well, this is where your character rides in on a. I don't know what you're riding in on your next.
On a
character.
specter. On a
Yeah.
specter from the Domarin brother.
No, your new character comes rushing in.
Oh yeah.
You already got one in mind, Doug?
He does.
I have like 50 characters pre-made, so maybe.
You just have to. It sounds like a tough decision then. You got 50 to choose from.
Actually, it's pretty easy with the party dynamic what the party needs. So, I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
I'm just random
rogue.
encounters always take me a moment to
Or
relate.
or cleric. Or another paladin. We had 4 fighters basically, because Bass is a fighter with some cool spells, but we had like 4 fighters and a team of
Basically.
intelligence.
Yep.
I hope he wasn't carrying anything important.
Actually, he wasn't. No, because his +1 weapon was his scythe through his eldritch packs and stuff. So he literally just had basic scale mail and his weapon. That was it. Which his weapon would have disappeared and nobody could have used unless they made a pack to become a warlock off of it.
Yeah, Gala's got the key right now, so yeah.
So yeah, Bass
That's
literally
just-
had like nothing important. Maybe 100 gold. That was it. Like 132 gold. Yeah, that's it.
Sorry, just a sec. Here. Okay, so as you start approaching, you about halfway, so about 30 minutes into your walk through the rain, you see 4 humanoid figures about 50 feet away. What do? They haven't seemed to react to you.
I cast a fireball on. No, just kidding.
You're not even alive.
Do we try to sneak past? I'm on my horse, so do we try to sneak past somehow, or
Because
Rush
of the choking rain, you have about 50 foot of vision, so they're 50 feet away. So that's tricky. But so that's what you do. They haven't reacted yet, but yeah, it's just hard to see at a great distance with this rain. So what do?
Ooh.
keep going, guys? I think.
maybe I mean, is it?
Or give it a little berth? around
That's
it?
what I was thinking. Yeah, is the terrain enough where we could get off the road and give them space?
I should be able to get a closer look at him, right, Malcolm?
Oh, yeah. With your new attachment, it's like a monocle that drops over your eyes. We'll flavor it that way. And you watch Shinigami use new features of his new helmet. And they're 4 dwarfs. They're dressed in heavy rain cloaks. And they look bedraggled and miserable.
Yeah, well, they're dwarves and they look more miserable than usual for dwarves.
Does that mean are they armed?
They are wearing studded leather armor, and there's some type of pick at their side. According to Shinigami.
They got stuff that could be used as weapons, but what can't, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Look at us. Let's just keep going.
yeah. We can. I would keep our distance, and we could just say hello. I mean, they could just be travelers, but we'll keep our distance.
Doing a wide berth, and there is there's a trail that you're following, but with the rain that's falling on the kingdom, it's just like ankle deep mud. So you'll instantly get filthy, except for Gala, who's on her horse. But once again, you worry about what this is going to do for the food supply for the kingdom. So you give these dwarves a wide berth. They see you, and they watch you warily. Hands on their pick at their side. Do you continue with the wide berth?
Yeah, I'm gonna speak to them. It's like we're just passing through. We're friendly. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Just kind of nod at them.
Friends in this cursed land. If you don't attack us, we won't attack you. Deal?
That seems fair.
Yeah, deal.
Oh, it is a relief that something doesn't blatantly attack us at first sight. Where are you from, friend?
Well, I'm from Odin Bear. And we know it's in bad shape, but that's where we're heading back. How about you?
We've come from the where is it? I just found it. We've traveled quite far. We've come from the Smokestone Mine. And there, Ilberd Serpent Pike, he's been driving us to exhaustion. Some type of madness has come over him. And he's trying to find something in there. Now, most people are too afraid to leave because of this choking rain. But he drives and he drives and he drives. And quite frankly, I'm not sure what's worse, the mine or the travel from the mine. We figure if there's any place of safety, it's got to be Odin Beer.
Oh, are they heading to Odin Bear? Or
Heading to Odin Beer from the Smokestack Mines.
Oh, okay. It's like well, I mean, I'm happy. You should see for yourself, but it's. I don't think there's safety there either. Not anymore.
Unless you know somewhere that is safe, we might have to take our chances in Odin Beer.
I'm sure Toriel would know some place. Well, actually, she doesn't know. It's like,
only place you think might be safe would be the Arcane Tower. But of course, but would they let
Yeah.
in random dwarfs? You doubt it, but that's the one place you think might be safe.
Oh, okay. I am gonna keep that to myself for now, but I will say it's like I don't know. I'll be truthful. So I don't know any place that is safe. I'm gonna relay the story about what happened to the king. I don't know if you knew that, but I'll relay that message to the dwarves and describe what happened with the queen, with the now queen, and there's some. We don't know what this all means yet. It's just 2 days. But
These are grim tidings. What would you say if I said "fuck the queen"?
I would have no problem with you. From what I've seen, I too would say fuck the queen.
Best of luck in this cursed land. We will take our chances in Oathbreaker.
Well, good luck and safe travels.
They nod, and they continue south to the land of Oathbreaker. So in terms of one of your random encounters there, Daniel, that one wasn't too bad.
Good.
You approach the house of his father Smythe and his young family as well. The doors are locked. The fields are mud as this rain continues to pelt down. In fact, while the rain continues to pelt down, can you all make me Constitution saving throws, please?
Are we doing this at advantage because we have raincoats we brought with us?
Yes, you are. Yep, at advantage.
+3 for everybody.
All right.
Yami, you're good. Gaila, you're good.
I meant to ask the dwarves, but obviously we can find out other ways. But obviously something's happening in those mines, right? I just wanted to say that before I forgot.
The mine supervisor or owner is really driving the people hard to search for something of significance in the mine. The dwarven miners you met, they don't know what it was, but he's literally driving them to exhaustion. And so they left, and then the rain came. Because it's a long travel. It's the other side of the map. Randall, you have advantage, so roll again.
24.
I don't see that, but so you're all fine, I think. What are you rolling there, Bass?
Oh.
Just rolling the save for the rain, even though I'm not there.
You're there in spirit, maybe. Maybe you haven't left.
The spectral spirit of
Your
Bass now
spectral
haunts.
spirit.
18 for Orin.
Orin's good. What about the horse?
Oh,
I will just roll 2d20s for that, and then we'll.
I probably would have dismissed
18.
Owly.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you come across this farmhouse. The farmhouse is in relatively good condition. Father Smythe kept good condition of his property, but as I said, the fields are just mud piles, and it seems some noxious weeds had just enveloped it, even in this relatively short time. So what do? I guess this is your lead, Gaila.
Yeah, I'll knock on the door and call for Father Smythe and say it's Gala, and knock on the door. I know you from when I was younger, and just knock on the door to see if I can get their attention.
You hear some whispers inside there, and they're kind of one of those whispers that you can hear. Look, we can't trust anybody. And Father Smythe says, but it's Gala. She's been good to us. What if it's some demon in disguise? You can't trust anything. And you hear a voice from inside. These cursed times. We're not sure who to trust. We're not sure if you're a Gala. Prove to us that you're a Gala and you'll let you in. No, don't do that. Don't even give them a chance. No, we owe this much to Gala. Gala, prove it's you.
God, I'll talk about the past, about Ronald Manor and just the harvest festivals and stuff like that. Just things from the past, and say and anything I know about them. Also, just you've taken me when I was younger, when I used to run away, and when I was young, and what happened to my mother and all that kind of stuff.
Maybe you say, remember that time at the carnival when I was doing apple bobbing and I fell in the water?
Sure.
A little quirky can say.
Yeah.
He says, okay, it's Gala. Oh, Gala, we let you in. We don't know these people, though.
I vouch for them. They're safe. They're my companions. We need shelter for the night. We're on a quest to help, hopefully, stop what's happening. The queen has gone mad, and I'll just say we're trying, but we need respite for the night.
Quickly. And you all rush inside, and the demons, the doors close shut. The things are shuttered.
I'll use my divine sense when we walk in too. Do I sense any undead or fiends or anything?
Apart from them looking absolutely scared and terrified, everything's as you'd expected. There's the two little children that you recognize. They're just quivering in a corner. I mean, when the mother started about that, you might have been a demon. Whoops. Might have been a demon.
I'll assure that I'm not. I'll assure that I'm not, and thank them for their hospitality. So thank you. I understand it's dark times. There's a lot happening, but thank you for your hospitality. It's much appreciated. This is, and I'll point to Turiel, and this is Shimagami. He's a red cloak in the city of Open Air. He's a lawman, and this is Randall. I look at him like an apprentice red cloak, I believe.
Well, any friend of yours is a friend of ours. I'm afraid we don't have much food to offer. Please.
Well, that's not necessary. We just need a place to get out of the rain for the night.
Okay. We'll just rest up. You're welcome to stay here the night. We know you, Gala. I'm glad you're not a demon. All right. We're going to try and sleep as best we can, but we're kind of terrified of what's happening. What are we going to eat, Gala? Our crops are ruined.
I don't know. We're going to see how long this lasts. Hopefully it doesn't last long and we can rebuild it. I don't know just yet. Okay. It's just started. I fear if it goes much longer, it'll get worse. So we're hopefully trying to stop it. There's with Lord Simander, and I'll talk about the Lord Simander and how we're trying to free the kingdom right now, and the Queen has turned evil and unleashed all of this on all of us.
At least we have Lord Simander. I mean, he has done many brave things in the past, so we're glad. Anyway, I'm talking too much. I'm terrified. Please rest up. And they bring you water from cups. The water looks clean, and offer you some meager rations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So you all settle down for a long rest. You can set watches if you like, but don't take that long rest just yet. Thanks to Daniel's natural 20.
Can we short rest?
You make me a wisdom saving throw first, and yes, you may add on Gala's bonus.
Uh-oh.
All of us do wisdom saving throws?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Okay. Shinigami?
Orin 2? Orin 2?
Orin 2, yep. I'll say not that much, though. Orin's
Let's see
good.
here.
Oh.
Do I sense something coming on? Like, do I let's see here. Like, could I do a chronal shift? Like as okay, so let me just put this
In
on
this
here.
instant,
might
no. In this instance,
Okay.
no.
All right. Sure.
We burned one of your chronal shifts earlier too, Jeff.
Okay.
Is
Um,
it after?
So, no short rest because you're settling down for a long rest. Would it make sense for you to rest before you rest? So you sit down and
That
rest.
sucks.
Daniel, roll me 2d20s. Just two
Oh,
of them.
nice.
Actually, no, four of them. 4 d20s.
1, 6, 8, 7. All under 10.
And roll me a d6. You all settle down for shift to settle down. Gayla, I'm going to assume that this thing happens to happen on your watch before anybody gets a long rest. Toriel, Shinigami, and 2 of the children start violently thrashing around. They look as if they're trying to punch something and roll away from something. It's just horrible. This convulsion almost looks like demonic possession or something as they thrash around. Everybody else is asleep except you, Gayla, as you watch Shinigami, Toriel, and the 2 children. And the reason no chronal shift because you're asleep when this happens. So I think that is why that doesn't happen.
I'll rouse Randall real quick, and then I'll rush towards, I'll say Tyrael, and try to rouse her or stop her from thrashing and hurting herself after I've woken Randall and Orin.
You wake them up, and then you go to Toriel to try and wake her up. She takes a swing at you, and let's see, just swings wildly with her hands, and you dodge as you wakes across the face. It doesn't seem to wake, and the 2 parents wake up. It says, "Kayla, what's going on?"
And I'll say, I'll say something in the middle of the night caused them to have some nightmare they can't be woken from. And I'll be like, we should restrain your children so they don't hurt each other or themselves. And then I'll try to I'll leave Tyrael there, and I'll try to help the father and help his 2 kids so they don't hurt each other or hurt themselves.
I'll try to restrain Shinigami.
Sure. The mother says, "See, I told you! We shouldn't have let them in. They brought curse to our household." So you can hold, or make a strength check or athletics check to hold down Shinigami. And Gayla, you're going to the children?
Yeah. To help the father with the children. Yeah.
Okay. And you manage to stop him thrashing around from doing damage to himself. And you give him a few slaps because that's apparently how you wake up people, but he doesn't wake up. And the children continue to shake. And Toriel and Shinigami just continue to convulse. The children stop though.
Then I'll move over to Tyrael to help. To restrain her. She doesn't do
restrain her, and the mother instantly goes to her children, picks them up and says, "They're not breathing. Do something!"
I'll run over to see if I can't. I don't know if this is even going to work or not, but I'll try a healing kit on one of them.
And I'll try this as well. See if this does anything. Display it. Calm emotions.
On the wife?
It's a group of people. I could do it to emotions in a group of people, each humanoid, to the children, to everyone, trying to calm everybody down. Just see if that helps. I'm not sure if that will help.
20-foot sphere.
Yeah.
Well, it's big enough for the house. It's a small house.
Yeah.
So you choose the mother and the
But,
father, and the
Everybody, if charmed or frightened, the spell and express effects or void duration. So I mean,
it doesn't help your party members. So 1 to 2 are the wife. Oh, whoops! Close the whole campaign.
not charmed
That's
or
not-
frightened. Okay.
So you tried your healer's kit. I think I said that didn't do anything. Doesn't do anything.
Okay, didn't do it. Didn't do
Okay.
anything. Okay.
So one of the parents is going to succeed. 1 to 2 is the wife. The wife calms down and says, they're dead, Ren. They're dead, Gayla.
Well, the kids are dead.
They're not breathing.
Oh God.
What did
Can
you
I
do?
try to, can I
Medicine.
try to do CPR or something like that?
Sure, make a medicine check.
Yeah, I'll assist him.
Sure. Say take 1 child each.
Okay.
8.
So do I
Is this
roll
with
one?
advantage or one
Yeah.
child with each? Okay.
Now 1 child each. So Daniel, roll a medicine check as well. Randall, you crack the ribs on one of the child and they don't come back. Gayla, you do it perfectly. They still don't come back.
Oh
And
God.
the mother starts screaming. Do you get a saving throw for calm emotions? Charisma. Let's just roll it flat.
Yeah.
15. Does a 15 make it?
14. 14's the DC.
She does not get calmed down. And she takes a swing at you, Gayla, tries to punch you in the face, misses hard and says, "Get out! Get out! You know it was wrong to let you in. Get out!" She starts pushing you pathetically to push you back into the rain.
Is Toriel up and Shinigami up?
Nope.
I'll let her push me out and say I need to get my comrades, and I'll let her push me out because I'm just horrified that I brought what seems to be death upon them. So yeah.
Who's the other one up? Randall, they try and push you out as well. Get out! You brought curse upon our house! Get out!
We gotta get the other ones.
That's going to try and take a swing at you. Misses. Get out! And the father is dragging the body of Toriel out into the rain.
Oh. And I'll just say I'm sorry. I don't. This curse is. It's everywhere. You know. I just.
Your
might be wrong for
excuses?
words.
Tries to slap you again. Misses again. And so by this time, the Father Smithers, has dragged Toriel out into the rain. And is returning for Shinigami.
I'll pick Turiel up and put her on the horse, and she's unconscious. Is she still flailing or not flailing?
Oh, she's still flailing, yeah.
Mm.
Shinigami gets dragged out. The doors are slammed shut.
Do you have anything that could maybe cure any kind of affliction, Gayla?
I tried charm to see if I can. I'm like, no, this is beyond what I can do. I can cure diseases and I can calm emotions, but I don't know what this is.
Perhaps try to cure us if it is a disease.
All right, I will spend. How many points is it?
5.
It's 5. That's a good point. 5. Turiel.
Tyrael stops convulsing. I assume you repeat it on Shinigami?
Yeah.
Is it a disease, Malcolm?
No.
Okay.
But they don't wake up.
Well, you wake up. You do wake up. And I assume you relay the story. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't. But Shinigami and Toriel tell about... Well, first of all, Shinigami and Toriel take 2 points for Shinigami, 5 for Toriel, points of damage.
Out of curiosity, Malcolm, I'm immune to magical sleep. Does this play into that at all?
No, because you're already sleeping.
Well, you don't sleep, are you?
I
You're
don't
like
sleep.
a sentry. You do this weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Like-
do like a stasis thing for 6 hours, right?
Yeah, 6 or 4, something like that.
Yeah, you're alert. You can keep watch. while you're resting, I believe.
Yeah. So does that play at all, Malcolm?
What will give you advantage on this? Make another wisdom saving throw. With the bonus from... Okay, so you're not affected, so it was just Toriel in the end. So Toriel, take 5 points of damage.
Got it.
And Toriel tells the story, which is a terrifying nightmare. You saw Queen Athena rolling through the lands, just ripping people apart and cackling, covered in blood. You saw the Warehound Knights just burning whole towns, whole villages. You saw everybody you love, everybody you know, and just tear it apart, limb from limb, decapitated. Horrible, horrible, horrible things. And yeah, it was a terrifying nightmare. And this is why I had you roll for the kids. And the kids failed. And the kids took enough psychic damage that it killed them.
Oh,
What? Wow.
Gayla's just gonna be beside herself, and she's like, everywhere I go, I bring death to those that I know and care for, and just, it's my mom, my mother, my, Lily, and it's just like, these 4 people I've known my entire life, and she's just like, the queen's gonna pay. I'll make her pay for this. It's just like, I swear vengeance. Shouldn't be doing that because it's not me, but she's upset.
You're out in the rain. You're in the middle of the night. Toriel looking terrible. What do you do? That's a good question for next week. Did you for rolling a natural 20, Daniel?
Yeah, teach me.
You gotta save those for different times, man.
Oh,
So at the start, this
Alright,
is
thanks,
a
guys.
depressing campaign, and it keeps on getting more depressing for a little more
Hey,
dark.
Jamie.
Okay, we'll see you next week, guys. Take care, everyone.
All right. See ya. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah.